The chess on ice, curling. Similar to Summer Olympics, the Winter Olympic Games is one of the major international sporting events that occurs once every 4 years. But this is an event for the sports that can only be played on ice and snow. The original 6 winter sports were bobsleighing, curling, military patrol, ice hockey, Nordic skiing, and skating. The Nordic skiing consists of cross-country skiing and ski jumping, while skating includes figure skating and speed skating. Having the first written reference to a contest in 1541, curling was invented in medieval Scotland using stones on ice. Although curling is the ancient and one of the original sports in the Winter Olympics since 1924, the game is still a bit baffling to most Americans. Curling players slide polished granite stones, called rocks, across a piece of ice curling sheet about 150 feet long by 15 feet wide towards a target area which is segmented into 4 concentric rings called house. The center of the house is known as the button. 2 teams play against each other in one game. Each team has 8 rocks, and 4 players from each team take turns sliding the heavy rocks twice in each end, which is similar to an inning in baseball. Usually, there are 10 ends in a game. Points are determined by the rocks resting closest to the button in the house at each end. Once all 16 rocks have been delivered, the team with the rock closest to the button immediately wins the end. Only the winning team will earn any points for the end. It receives a point for each rock that is in the house and closer to the button than the other team's closest rock. Since the team that wins the end always has at least one rock that is closer to the button than their opponent, the minimum score is at least 1 point, and the team can score up to 8 points in one end. The curler who delivers the rock can induce a curved path by pushing the rock to turn slowly as it slides. The path of the rock may be further influenced by 2 sweepers who accompany the rock as it slides down the sheet. The sweepers use ice stick brooms at a lightning speed to alter the state of the ice in front of the rock. A great deal of strategy and teamwork lead into deciding the ideal path and placement of a rock for each situation, and the skills of the curlers determine the final desired landing positions of the rocks. Curling is probably the only winter sport that requires mental strategies than physical movements. Thus, curling earns its nickname of chess on ice.